This duel's about to hit the with Jack Atlas.
Well, actually no, today I'll be playing with someone else. Today I'll be playing with newly introduced character to Duel Links, which is Dark Side of Dimensions Thea Gardner, who is probably, yeah,
Sorry I kept you waiting.
the most sexiest character ever introduced in Duel Links. Yeah, I like Thea a lot. So, but yeah, today we'll be farming for skills. So how skills work in this game? If you look at the right hand side here, you can see all the skills that Thea can get in this game. And as you can see, we have a lot of skills here. So I'm missing 3. I'm missing Reload, LP Boost Omega, and Defense Charge for Thea. So today we'll try to get these 3 skills. So normally you can get some skills by just leveling up a character. You know, you can get some skills that way. But most of the skills you can actually get as random drops from duels by dueling legendary duelists at the gate, you know. That's how it worked initially at the beginning. And yeah, at the beginning in Duel Links, you know, when you're just starting out, you would grind and farm at the gate for legendary duelist cards, you know, which they have. And eventually, when you are doing that, sometimes you will get skill drops from legendary duelists as well. Later on, Konami realized that getting skills is super hard in this game, so they added the opportunity to get skills as random drops actually from arena matches in casual duels and ranked duels. So that was a really nice addition. What makes this addition even better is that people found a way to abuse actually casual duels to get skills much more faster. Because, as you can see currently here at the right hand side, we have this one small little campaign going on, which is called Bonus Duel Reward Campaign. You see this one, which has May Valentine in the picture there. So this campaign occurs pretty often. Usually how these campaigns work, one campaign appears, then it rotates out, then the second campaign appears, which gives you like more experience points, for example. And then the next campaign appears, that one rotates out, and so on and so forth. So basically this campaign, Bonus Duel Reward Campaign, which we are curious about today, so it's not the end of the world scenario. So basically, don't worry if it expires, it will eventually come back. So you'll have the opportunity to get skills much more faster later on, if you, for example, missed Bonus Duel Reward Campaign. But yeah, Bonus Duel Reward Campaign is just awesome because what it does, it gives you plus 1000 bonus duel assessment points to your duels. So it's really awesome. So it's really good if you are farming for cards, for example, you know, from legendary duelists. And also it's really good for getting skills, because you, well, get 1000 more points, so you get more rewards that way in duels. So normally, you know, if you are kinda like a loyal player, you know, if you have high pride, you would just go to ranked duels, you know, grab your meta deck, have fun, and get skills like the natural way, you know, when you're just having fun in the game, when you are trying to climb the ladder. But there are some people who prefer to stick and play in this mode, casual duels, which is initially meant to be as an experimental playground for your decks. But now, let me actually make some changes here. Yeah, casual duels are not called casual duels anymore, but yeah, they are called like that now, in my opinion, because that's what people are doing here. They are pretty much doing only that, nothing else. So, today we won't be playing the game the usual way, you know. Our pride our loyalty today will be gone, because today we'll be actually abusing the campaign and also casual duels as well. So we have here a very special deck that I use a lot to grind for the skills in the game, which is called Sudoku deck. Basically, that's what this deck does. It just plays out a bunch of cards and then our character just Sudokus himself. Or herself in Thea's case. So yeah. As you can see, the deck itself is just filled with trap cards and magic cards, and you might think that they all are kinda like random cards, but they are kinda very needed. They have very specific purpose. So let me explain you these cards, what I have here. So mainly all these cards, what they do, pretty much all of them, they try to decrease our own life points as fast as possible in a duel so that we can lose faster. And yeah, when you lose a duel, you get by default 1000 duel assessment points, but because of the campaign which we have currently, we get plus 1000 more. So in total we get 2000 duel assessment points. And because you lose so fast, it's a really good and reliable way to grind for skills in casual duels. Oh, sorry, I should say, yeah, not casual, but farming duels. So, as you can see, we have 3 copies here of Cybernetic Fusion support. What it does, it just decreases your life points by half. Next we have Forbidden Dark Contract with the Swamp King. Sometimes there will be opponents that occasionally will stall you, occasionally will troll you because they know what you are doing. So in that case, this card, this particular card, really helps out because you just play it and it just stays on the field. And yeah, during your standby phase you take 2000 damage. So basically, if they have no means to remove it, you just lose the duel, you know? So basically you're not losing your time, you know, against stalling or trollish opponents. So next we have here 3 copies of Hieroglyph Lithograph. Also, to decrease our life points, we are using this card. So we are just paying 1000 life points and that's it. So the other effect does not matter. What matters is that we are just losing life points, you know. Here's a really good trap card, Destruction of Destiny. You send 3 cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard and take 1000 damage for each spell or trap card sent to the graveyard by this way. So it's really good card here. So it's really important to have only spell or trap cards in this deck just by this one card alone, simply because you take 1000 damage only for each spell or trap card, you know. So next we have kind of like a combination of 2 cards. So we have Lucky Punch, 3 copies of it. It's really awesome card. So basically, if you activate it and if it is destroyed, you lose 6000 life points. Whole 6000 life points, Jesus. That's more than your total, you know, because initially you start the duel with 4000 life points. So you might think, how should you destroy this card, because the opponent will probably not destroy it, you know. Well, that's why we have here, oops! Target 1 card you control and destroy it. So yeah, it works really well with the combination of Lucky Punch and this card. So basically you activate Lucky Punch, and then you oops yourself, and whoops-a-daisy, you lost 6000 life points and you died, and the duel is over. So you may wonder why we have here 2 copies of Hinotama. As you can see, it inflicts 500 damage to your opponent, not to yourself, but to your opponent. This is needed actually for a mirror match, because, yeah, you will see that many opponents will be doing the same thing in casual duels. They'll be also sacrificing their souls for their greater good, you know? And sometimes they will have like a couple of life points left. Sometimes it will be kind of like a race, you know, who dies first. So in that case, Hinotama here is really useful so that you can actually gain the advantage and you can finish the opponent off. So, so yeah, this deck is really great for farming skills, and keep in mind, this is only intended to farm skills. This is not intended to troll your opponent in some way or whatnot, Just know what you are after. You are after skills, and that's what you are doing, and just stick to your plan. Don't do some random shenanigans to piss people off and whatnot, Sometimes people, by accident, will go to actually ranked duels, with the wrong deck. They'll just bring this Sudoku deck with them, and then they'll just unintentionally have fun there, but that was just a mistake. So if you're, in case wondering, why there are some opponents who have that kind of deck in ranked, well, that's why, because they just made a mistake and yeah, they clicked the wrong tab. So, but let's try out this deck in action. So let's go to casual duels, or yeah, sorry, I should say farming duels, and let's farm for our skills. So, and honestly though, you can farm for skills that way also without the campaign. But you see, the problem will be that you will only get 1000 dual assessment points, so that's not too much. So when there is this campaign which has May Valentine on it, and then it's the perfect time to farm for the skills in casual duels, because then you'll get 2000 points in total when you lose. And sometimes you can actually win when you're, for example, going up against a mirror match and you just win.
Duel.
Either by Hinotamaing your opponent, or when just opponent kills himself faster and then you kill yourself, So yeah, you can win duels normal way here. Okay, so let's see now. Oh, I see the combo. Let's bring our spicy combo here. So let's set Lucky Punch and oops. So, and let's just end our turn. And one important thing here, set toggle button to on when it's opponent's turn, because then, as you can see now, you can actually activate your cards when opponent drew cards. Normally, if it's set to auto, you will have the option to respond only when the opponent does something, so that's kinda a bit sucky. So yeah, let's just not waste our time. And let's Sudoku ourselves by using oops on Lucky Punch to take... Wait for it! Wait for it! 6000 damage! And that's it. As you can see, opponent probably was testing out some kind of random deck, so... But, well... Sorry, dude. I want to get these skills. Let's see if luck is at our side. Nope, but as you can see, yeah, we got 2 rewards. One, because we just lost, and the second reward because of the campaign. So you may think, oh, why play duels like at all? Why not just surrender instantly? Well, you see, the thing is, with surrendering, you won't get any rewards that way. You'll get 0 rewards, basically. So, yeah, surrendering is actually not an option, unfortunately. So we have to waste our time here a bit, actually. Ooh, Thea Gardner against Thea Gardner, interesting. 2 sexy ladies against each other. So let's see, maybe she's farming for skills as well. Probably not, because she has Holy Guard.
Duel.
But let's see. Oh, again the combo, but you know what, I already showed you oops plus Lucky Punch combo. So let's try out something else now. So Destruction of Destiny is really nice because you take 3000 damage, and sometimes, when opponent is testing out his deck, he'll just hit you in the face, like for example, I think now that will happen. And then you can just activate, Destruction of Destiny to end the duel. So in this particular case, yeah, let's let him hit our face and then let's activate Destruction of Destiny. I don't like, in this particular case, to activate Destruction of Destiny first, simply because then the opponent will know what I'm doing, Here he stalls for whatever reason. You know what? I have a backup. Yeah, cybernetic fusion support. Let's halve our life points, and now... yeah. Let's destroy our destiny. Here we go. Yeah, some people don't like these kind of decks, you know, like this one that I'm showing you. Some people just want to test out their decks normally, and I kinda understand them, you know, of course. But you know, it's not really people's fault, it's actually Konami's fault for making casual duels farming duels now. So yeah, it's really not people's fault. So, of course, if there will be something in this game to abuse, of course people will take advantage of it, so it's only normal. So, and honestly though, some people think that skills should be just unlocked by default when you get the character, you know. So, like, the grinding for the skills is kinda not necessary, and I kinda understand them as well. So... ooh. Looks like we're up against one more person who is testing out his deck here. Okay, let's set Destruction of Destiny here. Let's set toggle button to on. Come on, hit my face! Hit it! Please! Yeah, you know, I could just activate my cybernetic fusion support, but I already showed you that, so... so let's see. I want to go against an opponent who does the same thing that I do, to be honest. That's my dream today. So, because honestly, so far opponents, they were just testing their own decks, normal decks, you know. Okay, so opponent again stalls. Well, yeah, let's activate our contract here, which is kind of like a backup in the case where opponent is not doing anything. In the case where opponent just stalls, you know, because when our standby phase comes, we'll take 2000 damage. It will be a problem if the opponent will actually remove the contract, you know, but we have backups anyway. As you can see, in this case, opponent already knows what he's in for, so he kinda ends the duel anyway, because he knows that I'll just lose anyway, so yeah. Okay, that was duel number 3, I think. Let's see. Skill, please? Come on. Yeah, randomness in this game, I sometimes hate it. This is the example why. It's kinda ridiculous sometimes, because you don't know how much time it will take you to get skills, you know. Sometimes you can just get all of them in the same day, you know, in one day. Pretty much, but sometimes it can take you, I don't know, 1 week, you know, it can take you that long as well to get all the skills for one character, so it's kinda ridiculous. Okay, one more character who's testing something new, something spicy, I guess, but not the opponent that I wished for, unfortunately. Jesus. Okay, what can we do here? Well, we'll just activate our lithograph. Let's turn our toggle button to on, and let's destroy our destiny. Yeah, let's end duels fast. In the previous duel, I wanted to show you something different, you know, so that I could show you how other cards work, so that's why I used my contract there. But now we'll just stick to our plan. But I really wish to get a skill, at least one, and I really wish to go up against an opponent who does the same thing as I do right now. Who's being a fool, basically. So... So yeah, if you really want to get those skills faster, well, do the same thing that I do currently. This deck works really well for that. It will take you some time to do all that, you know, to get all these skills and whatnot, but eventually you'll get them. You'll piss some opponents off, but I think most of them will probably understand what you're doing and why you are doing that, you know, so it's not a big deal. And anyway, you know, you are kind of playing for yourself. That's the first thing that you should remember. So, okay, again, random opponent that's trying something, experimenting with something and whatnot. So yeah, let's just use our cybernetic fusion support and let's destroy our destiny. We are destroying our destiny a lot today. Jesus. I want to use that Hinotama, you know, against someone who has like, I don't know, 500 life points left, you know, who is doing the same thing that I do. Game, please, give me an opponent like that. Be good to me today. I'm recording, please. Okay. Let's see. Skill? Ah. Oh well. But as you can see in this example here that I'm showing you right now, you can get skills. You can actually sometimes get 2 skills if you're really lucky. So yeah. You know what? Let's show you one more duel here. If I get the skill, it will be perfect. If I won't, it's not a big deal. If I'll go against an opponent who also Sudokus himself, that will be just perfect. If not, that's not a big deal as well, so... Alright, Tyranno Hasselberry. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes I also go into ranked duels actually by accident with this deck. Then I'm like, oh, I lost a rank because of my stupidity. So yeah, sometimes you should be careful when you are choosing which mode to play. Okay, you see this opponent is doing something similar to us, only here he's kinda more sticking his deck with burn cards to finish me off. But I'm pretty sure this last card is actually something that kills him off. So let's see. Let's set our toggle button to off here. Usually in this case, what I do, I just end my turn, simply because when I have a feeling that the opponent has in store for me something that I am doing, then I'm kinda, you know, kinda stalling a bit to test waters, you know. Okay, so he's drawing more. I wonder if this is a race. Sometimes some interesting shenanigans can happen when there's a race going on, you know, who will finish other first or who will lose first. These are the most interesting duels. Apparently he tries to finish me off, but I don't know. Sometimes there are these opponents who kinda finish themselves off, but they stick their deck with unneeded burn damage cards, you know, which deal damage to me. I have them as well here, but I only have two Hinotamas, and that's all that I need, because my game plan is not to finish my opponent off, but actually to finish me off, you know. So that's my main plan. Okay, so I think I waited long enough, so yeah, I'll just finish myself off, because the opponent is taking too long, so... Yep. I want to check out his deck after this duel real quick here. No skill, oh well. But you can get skills, trust me, in this mode, so yeah. Let's check his deck here. Yeah, as you can see, also Destruction of Destinies, also Lithographs. So he's playing something similar to what we are playing, but as you can see, his version is not optimized, so yeah. The version that I'm using, I think, is more optimized, so... But yeah, guys, that's the deck, so have fun with it. Don't piss your opponents off too much. Stick to your plan, you know. And mainly, have fun. Have fun with all the skills that you get that way, you know. But yeah, hopefully this deck will help you out in your skill farming. And yeah, this will be it for today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. So see you all next time. Cheers!